What is going on, everyone? I am way too high in my seat. There we go. How are we all? It's Thursday. No, it's not Thursday. Jesus Christ. It's Monday. Brighton and Palace are currently still playing, so ranks and stuff are not locked in for me. In fact, I was 415k before tonight. Palace have lost their clean sheet. More pay with hardly any owners have scored, and I've already dropped 25,000 places, which is a bit crazy, to be honest. I guess it's a good few Ryan clean sheets and all that good stuff. But yeah, Monday didn't do a stream yesterday. I was just wrecked, to be honest. Went travelling Friday to England, back on Sunday. 2 nights of drinking. Drink responsibly. I was very tired, so I'm doing it tonight instead. I'm probably still wrecked. Bags and demise are awful. But yeah, we're going to chat about Gameweek 17 so far. Gameweek 18 coming up. Obviously, got the blank with Liverpool and stuff. And I know the game is on, but it's only Palace versus Brighton, isn't it? So let's get on with this stream. Before we jump in, we'll say sponsored once again. Absolute legends at OneFootball, really supporting the channel at the moment, which I'm really happy with. If you want to check them out, link is in the description below. You can click that link, it will take you straight through, or search OneFootball on the iOS, Android store. You can see the app on screen, really good app, football app, team news, lineup news, live scores, all that kind of stuff you want as an FPL manager. So if you've not already checked it out, got an iPad, tablet, Android tablet, phone, whatever, click the link in the description below. It's completely free. Try it out. If you like it, great. If not, you can always uninstall it, but I think you'll enjoy it. All right. This is my team. 70 points. Decent enough. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Twitter, although I'm sure someone will put it on, put it in the chat anyway. But this is my team. 70 points. De Bruyne absolutely smashed it. So I'm pretty happy with 70. I'm going to get a green arrow. I'm probably going to get at least, unless Martin Kelly goes and scores a goal, I'm probably going to get at least 100k green arrow this week. So I did kind of think about selling De Bruyne for Son a week early, but I don't think I was ever really going to go through with it. And I was thinking about selling him this week. I'm now not thinking that so much now. So Lundstrom, who apparently I broke, even though he's already broken, is now fixed. So that's good. And yeah, De Bruyne was unlucky not to get more points. Captain Vardy, I bought in Rashford to Jimenez. Look, I was kind of locked with two free transfers. I had to do something. I mean, I could have just done Tomori to Kelly or whatever it was. But I wanted Rashford for the next kind of 4 games. I think Jimenez, I know he's got Norwich, that's a good fixture, but then it's Liverpool and Chelsea. I don't know which order, I'm not going to check. So we'll see if Rashford works out. Hopefully it will. And obviously Vardy just got the assist. It was annoying because I saw the alert that he got the goal. Maddison got the assist, then it got changed. Obviously fair enough. But would have been much nicer if Maddison had got some points as well. So I thought about maybe getting rid of Rashford back for Jimenez because it will fund the moves I want to make. But then you got that Liverpool Man City game, and I know he's consistent. And I think now I've got Rashford in, I have to keep him. So yeah, 70 points. Pope with a clean sheet. Like I said on a video last week, I can't remember which one. It might have not even been on this channel. It might have been on Fantasy Football Scout. Newcastle at home, Bournemouth away, probably as good a reason as any to keep Pope. Cheap goalkeepers are cheap for a reason. You can't expect points from every single week. So for now, he's not really going anywhere. He's still one of the top keepers. Not as good as Ryan, to be fair. And Ramsdale's also doing decent. Where is he? He's on 62 points, so he's 9 points behind Ryan. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, it'd be nice to have Ryan, but it is what it is. So let me put my team for this week on. So 2 free transfers still, because I only used 1 last week. My team is looking a little poor, to be completely honest. Not completely poor. Obviously, got two Liverpool players. The problem is, I'm going to get rid of Trent. I think I've kind of made up my mind on that. But with Mane, I'm basically going to have to play Dendoncker. Diop's blanking anyway, and he's not in the team right now. Tomori's injured, potentially not going to be playing anyway, even if he's back. So I've got no bench apart from Dendoncker. So is not looking too pretty for me this week. I think I've toyed with. I'll show you what I've been toying with. But getting rid of Mane, I will want him back down the line. Whether I could get Salah instead, maybe, I don't know. But this is my predicament. So I'll show you some live tinkering. I know people like seeing that. So Aurier, I'm pretty sold on Aurier coming in. I know it's Chelsea, but next kind of 4 fixtures are decent enough. And obviously I need a defender this week. So this is where having Rashford becomes a problem. And Pulisic dropping in price as well. I mean, he's been the most frustrating player I think I've bought so far this season. To go 5 goals in 3 games and be posting good underlying stats and then bam, 5 games, nothing. Super annoying. So this is what I want to do. I want to get Son in. But I'm 0.5 million off. So I looked at Mane to Sterling, maybe double up on City with their fixtures coming up. And obviously they have a fixture this week which is pretty big. But the problem is there, I'm still 0.1 million off and I don't really want to spend 8 points necessarily. So I'm thinking of just going to a non-playing defender right now. Now I could get Ali for free. I could just do a -4. I'm going to want to captain Spurs players. Zaha's not scored. Let's have a look. That's a fake goal shout. That ain't cool. Let me have a look. No, don't think he has scored. A fake goal shout, not cool. Can't find it now. So yeah, maybe I would. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. So anyway, maybe I'll just do this. I could just get Ali. I don't know. I just want to captain a Spurs player a few times. I think. Even though Ali's been doing so well, I mean, Son's really the one that I want. But there's like no defenders at 4.1 or less that are playing. I don't believe. So you're putting someone on the bench that's not going to play, which is basically the same as Diop. But obviously it does make my bench weaker over the Christmas period. So that's something I'm considering. I don't know if I'm definitely going to do it. I'm just looking here. You got Morgan Leicester. He's not obviously playing. Brandon Williams isn't playing anymore. And that is really it. You're really kind of scraping the barrel, so to speak. So I think that's my best way of getting Son in. If I was to keep Tomori, like I could do, I could get Kelly in for Tomori. Now the reason I'm looking at Tomori and not Diop is because I just have more money to play with. So you could get him 4.3. I'm still 0.2 million short. There's not really a move that I want to make. Ings, Vardy, and I've just bought Rashford in. Maddison, I kind of want to keep him. I think he's just been consistent enough for me. So it's a tricky one. I mean, I could spend 4 points and just sort my bench out. So I could do this. Get Rico in as well. And finally sort my bench. But I don't know. I haven't checked player prices. Maybe they're rising or falling or whatever, and I could be priced out of that pretty soon. Simpson at 3.9. Yeah, potentially an option, but he's not even. He didn't even play in the Chelsea game. I'd have to check what the lineup was for that. So that's an option. Spend a -8 though to get Son. I don't know. For the long term, it could be worth it. Rico is rising tonight. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be rising tonight? Burnley at home up next. Decent enough. I don't know who I'd play. I'd probably bench Soyuncu if I brought them in. But just a -8. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. Is it Thursday already? It is not. Kelly and Rico are set to rise. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Ouch. Oh, there's a goal. And Daniel's not a troll. Let me see. Oh, it is Zaha now. Zaha has finally scored. That is frustrating. Zaha's got a goal though, so he can score. Who would have thought? 76 minutes. So we've still got 14 minutes to go. There's going to be a lot of happy Zaha owners. I want to see what that does to my rank. I was on 440k. Let me see. I'm going to refresh it now because I've probably lost some points because Guaita is doing so good. Few points. I'm actually quite liking this now I've seen it. Kelly and Rico. Because it would sort my bench out. Kelly's got some pretty good fixtures coming up that I could play him in if needed. Rico, I mean, Bournemouth have actually got some good fixtures coming up. Whether or not I trust him to get me any points, I don't know. But they just got a clean sheet against Chelsea. Does Son need to come in? He doesn't need to come in, but I've got to play Pulisic again. I don't really want to. I mean, to be honest, if I bring Son in, I'd seriously consider captaining him. And again, I feel like I'm in another situation where I just need a few hits to sort my team out. I don't think it's being VAR'd, is it? Nah, it's in. Tompkins assist. That's annoying. Not gonna lie. That is annoying. Yeah, I could sell Mane, but I'm going to want him straight back. I'm going to want it straight back. I want him straight back. Because Leicester away is not great, but then it's 2 home games. I don't know. I think these overall fixtures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially you could make a case to get rid of him and then bring him back in 25, but I don't know. It is another option though, so obviously then I can just do a straight swap, get rid of both my Liverpool players. Ah, sugar, I don't mean to do that. But then do I want to keep Pulisic? Let's see how much money. This is basically what I was going to do before. I was going to get Son and Ali in this week. But for De Bruyne originally. So how much would this give me in the bank? 3 million. 3 million in the bank. It's a lot of cash. So that is potentially something I could do as well. But yeah, Madison could go instead. But I don't want to keep Pulisic. I think he's been so frustrating. It's annoying because they've got pretty good fixtures, and I'm sure at some point he's going to come good. I just don't know if I can trust him right now. So that is the other option. Just get rid of Mane. It's not really the way I want to go, though, I don't think. Although, how about this? It would still be a -8, though. So Son comes in. I've considered just getting Sterling. Double up. Just go for broke almost. And then just do one of Diop or Tomori out. So Diop, I mean, Tomori may come back into the team. We don't know for sure though. Something like that. Still -8. Problem is Sterling's only 1 yellow card away, and that is frustrating. Like, you wouldn't want to bring him in to then just get booked. I want to see what my rank is after that Zaha goal. Now, I'm not going to use free here. I don't think my team needs it, to be honest. It's not that bad. Grealish, yeah, Grealish could work too. But then how do I get the Spurs player? Serious question. Zaha to Son or Jimenez to Rashford? Zaha to Son, I think. I know Zaha's just scored. But yeah. The thing with Sterling is, I know he's not been great recently, but obviously they got Leicester at home, so that's better than Liverpool because Liverpool don't have a game this week, right? Then Wolves away, tricky maybe. Then Sheffield United at home, Everton at home, Villa away, Palace at home. Sheffield United away. They got a pretty nice fixture run until 25, in which case then you could just get back Mane. So as long as you keep a structure where you can do it in one move, it's maybe not the end of the world. Like from game week 25, Man City's run is pretty bad. Spurs, it includes, so from game week 25 to 32, they play Spurs away, Leicester away, Arsenal at home, Man United away, Chelsea away, Liverpool at home. It's pretty bad. So that is something I've considered too, just getting Sterling in. But as soon as he gets injured, as soon as he gets a yellow card, that would be really frustrating. And obviously you'd expect him to get a bit of a rotation maybe over Christmas. But it could be the same for anyone. I've just realised that Zaha goal might not be the end of the world. Let me have a look. Zaha's ownership is 12%. So that is pretty annoying. But Ryan's ownership is 17%, and he obviously had the clean sheet. So I don't know if that was that bad for rank. Zaha just ruined my transfer plans. He's always going to get you a goal or have a good fixture for about the next 10 weeks. Alright, what else have we got here? Subbed out Zaha for Martial, fair enough. There are 3 polls, by the way, if you want to... No, there's two or three polls if you want to check them out. Top right hand corner, click the little eye. Just 2. Should Liverpool defenders be taken out? And initial captain thoughts. Didn't really get too many suggestions. The Leicester defence is good, but most defences have already faced City attack. The defence numbers that worst ever team plays City. Leicester are in for a surprise. Oh yeah, I don't really want to play Soyuncu, but unless they take a hit, I will have to play him. So I'm not that bothered about doing it. Well, I can only see the polls after the stream's ended. Maybe you have to turn annotations on or something like that. I know people have had problems with that in the past. Yeah, captains will be diverse. I'd be interested to see what the poll comes up with. Because, like, I've said before about not captaining Vardy, and then people went nuts about the fact that you should definitely captain him. Then I said on Twitter that Vardy will be still highly captain, and someone asked me if I was being serious. So I've been deadly serious. That goal was literally Zaha's first shot of the game, apparently. Ouch. No, I'm through in the cup. Smashed it, to be honest. 70-48 or something like that. Definitely keep Ings, yeah. No real doubts about that, in my mind at least. I don't know. I think I probably will captain Son, to be honest. Not true, Zaha hit the post. Alright, fair enough. Maybe it's first shot on target. Clinical, though. He's just clinical. Alright. It wasn't his first shot. I was just reading Twitter. New rank, post, or... Okay, so my rank fell 8,000 places with that goal. So 448k. God, that's so bad. I want to get it higher. You know, I'm going to get it higher, take an 8-point hit. That's how. Zaha's my first sub. Oof, you must have a... Yeah, lots of people I've seen with like 8 good attackers. If I'd captain Son, I think. I don't think there's too much in it though. I really don't. It sounds almost like a gut feeling. You just know what you get with him. Again, not that there's anything wrong with Ali at all. Jesus, Guaita, by the way, like people that got him in for Pope. I know Pope got the clean sheet this week, but he is on 9 saves and he's on for max bonus in a 1-1 draw. That's ridiculous. I'm so jealous. I know he's not on 3 bonus right now. Your top 20k, very nice. Yeah, I mean, De Bruyne is a potential... I mean, 19 points, I'm sure, has swung a few people into maybe captaining De Bruyne this week. But it's still Leicester, I think. Yes, of course, facing Man City. Man City attack is much more difficult than anyone else in the league, pretty much, apart from maybe Liverpool. But Leicester have been good, so I expect them to... I wouldn't expect them to get smashed. It's not going to be an Arsenal performance, that's for sure. You can see bonus on the fixtures on. No, I'll show you. If you scroll down below your team on FPL, so you know this bit. I mean, that is really not enough to show you. Hang on. So you see this bit on FPL. You can just click in. And then here, bonus point system. So Gross is on 30, Great is on 29, so he's currently on 2 bonus points. There you go, there's your little lesson in how to see who's on bonus right now. Danny Ings captain, yeah, potentially. Potentially. No, Great is definitely on 2. Gross is ahead of him. Yes, I saw that Magnus Carlsen's world #1 in chess and FPL. Impressive, impressive. I would take #1 in FPL. I'll leave the chess to him. Do I anticipate lots of goals in Leicester versus Liverpool? No, not really. I think both those games for Leicester could be quite tight. I expect goals in them. I don't know if I expect a lot of goals though. Charlton captain, look, captain people against Arsenal. I'm all for it. I mean, the Pookie party is literally revived. Yeah, he's on fire now. Kelly just had a great chance. Oh, don't be telling me things like that. That's not what I need to hear. You need one more save from Ryan to beat your cup opponent. Damn, it's coming down to the wire. You got 3 Liverpool and all your chips. What to do? I mean, it's hard to say without seeing the team. Like you could just transfer out 1 or 2 Liverpool players. You don't have to. I mean, you could wildcard if you wanted to. I wouldn't be using free hit or anything though. Kelly slices wide at the back post. I mean, that would have been a Twitter meltdown if Kelly had scored. Yeah, Aurier's pretty much the defender I'm getting. 8, yeah, Greater. Seriously, that guy. Hate him. Been too good. Yeah, the point I like that as well. Live FPL. If you use livefpl.net and check your rank, it'll tell you how many points you are away from the top 10k. So I'm 91 points behind. I don't think that's that bad. Takes some doing to get there, but it's not. It's not awful. 91 points between 450k and 10k. It's not that high, really. Wildcard must-haves, like right now, must-haves. I mean, if I was wildcarding, I'd obviously put in the players that I'm thinking of bringing in. So Son, Danny, no, I'm messing. Probably Son, Aurier. I'd want one of Mane, Sterling, Salah, I think. Maguire. I love Maguire. But I'm gonna get Aurier. I'll link the website so you can all. I'll put it in the chat so you can check it. livefpl.net/rank gives you like a live update of where you are basically. It does get a bit addictive to like every time like every time like a goal scored or a clean sheet goes or whatever. You check it, see how it's changed. Is Iheanacho a good differential? No, not in any way. Did he get subbed off like super early in the last game? Because he was awful. I feel like that's the thing that happened. Yeah, 38 minutes, he's off. Oh, I definitely can make top 10k. You've had a massive increase. 1 million to 220k. 50 points ahead of 1 mil. That's it though, only 50 points. Like, they're so close this year. Nine saves and 3 bonus. Ugh. I don't need to know how good Waits is doing, okay? He's also not on 3 bonus. He's still on 2. Zaha's now on 3. Your friend needs Zaha to get less than 2 bonus, but he's on 3. So, there you go. But yeah, like Zaha's on 30, Gross is on 29, Guaita's on 29, Morpay's on 28. It's going to change a bit as well. Wait, who benched De Bruyne? Can't have that good a front 8 to be benching De Bruyne, surely. You've gone from 3.3 million in Gameweek 4 to 60k. Oof, that is nice. Why do I still have him out? Why do you still have him out? That's a good question. Mane to Grealish and Son in this. I just want Son this week. I just want to get the transfer done, to be honest. I feel like it could be a good game against Chelsea at home. What am I getting for Secret Santa? I mean, that would not be much of a secret if I said that. I'm not really interested in Morpay. Like, I'm interested in him. I've had him before this season. Like, I like him. He probably will continue to do well, but I'm not interested in him just because of the strikers I have right now. You had 2.8 million Game Week 5, now you're 7,176. Oof. Not owning Spurs players would be the death for me. Well, some people said that last week. Then De Bruyne absolutely smashed it. Tompkins limping? Surely not. Surely there's not another Crystal Palace defender injured. Can't take many more. I mean, they're good defensively, regardless of the injuries, but it does get to a point where it's ridiculous. Yeah, Ancelotti, new Everton boss. What the hell is happening? How much money do Everton have? Look, there's nothing wrong, obviously, with managing Everton, but Ancelotti's got a pretty hefty back catalogue of clubs he's managed that aren't Everton. So that's an interesting one if they pull it off. I mean, that is massive, basically. So is there any Everton players I would consider? I mean, I'll always consider anyone at a new... Basically, you want to see, like, you know the likes of Richarlison are going to keep starting. Obviously, always love Richarlison, so at some point maybe he might come in. But it'd be more interested to see, like, who he regularly starts. Like, does Iwobi keep getting starts? Does Keane get his chance? So I'd like to see that. Obviously, you need to give that a few games maybe to absolutely see. But yeah, I mean, Richarlison's probably the obvious one given the price and how well he's been doing anyway. Maybe Baines if Lucas Digne is going to be out. Don't know what the deal is there. Let me just retweet this. So I think Arsenal are the new whipping boys. I'm not sure they're that bad. Let's remember they were playing Man City. I'm not going to get Richarlison, no. I think I want to get the Spurs boys in. I mean, I know there's obviously a big price difference. So Chelsea at home, maybe that's not great. Then it's Brighton at home, Norwich away, Southampton away. It's a bit better. The amount of away games may be a little bit annoying, to be honest, but yeah, I think I want to just go with Son. Is De Bruyne Son worth it for the next 4 fixtures? I'd probably just keep De Bruyne at the moment. If you want to take the risk, not even a risk, but if you want to take the shot of getting Son in, I mean the fixtures are slightly better, but yeah, it's hard to drop De Bruyne. Like I feel like there's probably another transfer that makes more sense. Probably, maybe not. Triple Man United. Not even I would go Triple Man United. Ings could have had a big score at the weekend, so he's going nowhere. 80 points, huge this week. Let's have a look at the bonus. Oh, Zaha's pulling ahead on the bonus. 3 bonus and a goal. Decent. Especially when everyone on Twitter was getting rid of him 20 minutes ago. Sané had a practice session today. Maybe I have to worry about him in the future. When will the next cup opponents be released? Probably once this game week's done and they process everything, then they'll probably just process it tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. 105 points. Oof. 94 points. That is huge. I don't know if any City players like 100% needed, but obviously De Bruyne looks pretty good after last week. Aguero might be back soon as well. That could help him. Bournemouth attackers for good fixtures. Look, maybe, but which attacker are you bringing in like right now? King's injured. Wilson's injured. Harry Wilson's injured. Fraser, it's not happening, is it? I mean, Callum Wilson has dropped to 7.4. Really weird on him. So he was like 8, then he dropped to 7.8. He dropped to 7.8 after like getting points in like 7 game weeks in a row. Now he's all the way down to 7.4. So at some point, I'm sure Callum Wilson might be another option. I'm not sure it's right now, unless he's past fit. It's it's hard to say what to think about Ancelotti. It seems like a huge signing. Seems like it's a very good signing for Everton. I'm sure he'll be much better than what they've had recently. But who knows how it'll affect them. Definitely interest there though. I'm not going to do wildcard teams because I know I say this a lot, but like I've not thought about a wildcard team, so doing it on the fly would be impossible really. Carlo Ancelotti is past it. Another Coman. Well, we'll see. Your team is really bad. Should you use the free hit? Thing is, if you use the free hit, then your really bad team that you hate, you're going to get back the week after. So think about how much you really hate it and how bad it really is. Pulisic will be going. Don't panic. Don't panic. Although arguably, right, now this does use an extra transfer. That's the problem. And at some point I want him back. I could get rid of Mane. Keep Pulisic for one more week. Because surely, Pookie... sorry, did I say Pookie? Pulisic against Spurs away is better than Dendoncker against Norwich away? Maybe. How much did I buy Mane for? Probably about 12. Let me check. No, I bought Mane for 12.1. So I basically lose 0.1 million if I transfer him out. So I have to think about that. Maybe I'll do that. Not making a transfer tonight, nope. I don't know if Vardy will be that much of a captain differential, but he's definitely going to be, way less captain than the last couple of weeks. I mean, people have been saying that Pulisic's going to be benched for about 4 weeks. He's literally not been benched since he got his first 90 minutes. Did come off on 64 against Bournemouth, though. Lose 0.1 but ties at 2 transfers. Yeah. Well, Gameweek 25 is a long time away. That's when you really want him back. The other option, by the way, which I haven't hugely given too much thought to, is getting Lucas Moura instead of Ali or Son. Don't know if I could be quite as confident about captaining him, though. It'd be quite funny if I got rid of Mane to play Pulisic and then he gets benched and then Dendoncker comes on anyway, but I've lost Mane. Need my suggestions on Martinelli. Yeah, I mean, how much is he? He's 4.5. So, I mean, if you're going 3-5-2, then yeah, I don't think he's a bad option. Just play 2 90 minutes in a row. If he does lose his place, it's not the end of the world that you've got someone on the bench who isn't going to play. I just wouldn't have too many expectations for him start. Like, if you're getting him to play him every week, I mean, that would be an absolute no for me. Like, Arsenal are just in such a mess. And next game, they could just completely change the lineup. If you're getting him as an 8th attacker to stay on the bench, that if he comes on, he could do something, and you're playing 3-5-2, then not the worst option right now. But Arsenal need to change something. can't believe Guaita, seriously. Oh, bonus is updated. Now Zaha's on 1, I think. 1 bonus for Zaha, 3 for Guaita. Damn. You're getting continuous red arrows, but just think, at least you're being consistent. Guaita has been like, like I said, if you got him in a few weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was a massive transfer. Would I swap Abraham for Rashford this week? I don't know if I would, to be honest. I know it Spurs away, but it's not that bad. No, Zaha's not on 3 bonus if you refresh. At least not when I literally just said it. Yeah, he's on 1, I think. Storm Gaming, thanks very much. Grealish and Kelly for Trent and Cantwell. Seems decent, yeah. The only thing with Grealish is he is on 4 yellow cards, so 1 more and he will get suspended, but fixtures are good, he's in good form. Potentially still on penalties, we'll have to wait and see after he missed. So yeah, I prefer that combo, I think. Is Muse to Jimenez worth -4? I mean, Jimenez has got Norwich and he has been super consistent, so don't get me wrong, there's not much to dislike about him, but it is Liverpool and Liverpool and City afterwards. Muse's like, he's kind of starting at the moment. Next 2 fixtures are pretty good for Sheffield United. I'd probably keep him. 8-8, 10-8 for Guaita. That is just insane. I mean, he's quite expensive, I suppose. 5.1 million. Yeah, I just don't have 0.5 million to be spending extra on a goalkeeper right now, so I'm probably gonna have to just stick with Pope, unfortunately. You just took out Tamori and Dendonka for Kelly and Grealish. Nice. That does sound much better. Now I think, and I could be wrong, because I always forget, but if 2 players get 3 bonus, then the next one down gets 1, not 2. But I could be wrong. The only time it can happen, that I think if someone gets 3 and 2 players get 2, no, they still, that's it then, there's not even a 1. So I think Zaha only gets 1 bonus. I could be wrong. So Zaha only, you're getting 1. But you should be pretty happy with that, because by all means, or by all things I'm seeing, Brighton absolutely dominated for most of the game. What are you waiting for? Sell Mane for Son Ali and Dendonka for Grealish. Squad depth. Yeah, but I don't like moving my structure that much, because you've got to then... I don't know about that. Then I've got a benching headache every week. And I've still got Pulisic. 7k, oof, that's nice. Quick shout out, by the way, to all the patrons, like Business Cat, who's absolutely smashing it, top 7k. All the producers are on the screen right now, thank you very much. If anyone wants to come and join the conversation on Slack, then if you go and sign up to the correct tiers, those Slack invites will be sent out straight away, or probably tomorrow if you do it tonight, if I'm completely honest. And obviously that will get you ready for the league that will start again in January as well. So I won't show that right now because it won't have updated, but we'll check it out on Thursday. So if you want to check out Patreon, link is in the description right below this wonderful stream. Yeah, Grealish for Madison. Look, it could work out. Madison's got 2 tough fixtures, so I can see why people are maybe looking at getting rid. Then it's West Ham, Newcastle, Southampton, Burnley, West Ham. Good few away games there, but he's been so consistent. I'm personally keeping him, but if you think Grealish is going to do better, then by all means go for it. Oh my god, I'm not wrong about the bonus. Give it up. Refresh, and then check again. That's all I'll say. I'm not talking about the bonus points anymore. Mane and Musial for Ali and Rashford, worth it, no hit. I mean, again, probably the better two combo, but just think, you need to think with a transfer like that how much you might want Mane back. Like one thing that I'm think is going to be difficult. Right, I'll pull it up on screen because I think we talked about it in the last stream bit. Is captaincy going forward? So, hang on, where is it? Oh yeah. DL survives another game week. Maybe. Again, though, like, I think people worry too much about players like Diop. He's not playing for me. Do you know what I mean? He could be Martin Kelly. He'd still be on the bench this week. Like, he's not a priority transfer unless I need the money. Let's do it like this. Like, if I need to transfer him out to get money, then I'll do it. Now you see you don't have the money for Guaita, but his fixtures are great and Popes are terrible. Yeah, I just don't have the money for it. There's not, and I'm not going to find 0.5 million with the transfers I'm looking to make. Maybe should have kept Jimenez, to be honest. Maybe that was another mistake to add to it. So this week, right? So I think this week's fine. Hang on, what are we talking about here? I don't know. So captaincy this week. I mean, I'm probably going to go Rashford away to Watford or Son away to home to Chelsea. Jesus Christ. Then it gets a bit trickier, I think. So, like, who are people captaining on Boxing Day, 26th of December? Spurs against Brighton, maybe a nice option there. Chelsea against Southampton, if you trust Abraham. United versus Newcastle, so again, maybe Rashford will Newcastle park the bus. Leicester are playing Liverpool, so I'm probably not going to want to captain Liverpool or Leicester players there. Man City against Wolves, I think that's quite low. So I think Spurs, potentially for the next 2 weeks, this is why I want Son in. I think he's going to be my captain for the next 2 weeks. And then the game after, so potentially again, you could do Son versus Norwich, or Ali, or Kane, I guess. Norwich away, but obviously Norwich maybe improved a little bit recently. Leicester, Vardy again, West Ham away. I guess what I'm pointing at is I'm not necessarily looking to captain Liverpool, Man City players necessarily. So Man City versus Sheffield United, like maybe Sheffield United will be shipping more goals. Again, at that point, Liverpool against Wolves again. I just wouldn't expect Wolves to concede too many. So I think I'm looking again. This is basically what I'm saying, or what I'm talking myself into, is I have to have Son this week, I think, or for the next few weeks. And then again, Man City versus Everton. Maybe Ancelotti will have Everton playing like the best in the world. Probably not. Son versus Southampton. Liverpool versus Sheffield United. Man City versus Everton. Again, it's kind of looking towards like Vardy or Son, but I'm honestly thinking of just getting Son and just sticking captain on him for the next 4 weeks and just, I guess, hoping for the best then. So I think captaincy is going to be interesting. So maybe I can afford to get rid of Mane. You never know. Basically, Liverpool players just don't play. You don't get any points. Simple as that. You also took out Jimenez and Boring Rashford. Yeah, it hurt. It didn't hurt us too badly, though. Will I consider Trent to Doherty instead of Aurier? I don't think so. Like, I think he has been doing well, but like from a stats perspective, and obviously he has got goal threat when he plays, but it's just it's that extra money. I'd rather have Aurier, I think. Yeah, De Bruyne not a bad captain option. Yeah, not saying it's not. Jota same price as Ings. Future transfer after fixtures turn. Yeah, absolutely. I've already got my eye on that. Maguire is the answer. Best option. Captain Maguire. I wish I still had Maguire. Although I wouldn't have had Lundstrom's 11 points last week, so that would have hurt. Aurier red card waiting to happen. So, here's an interesting little thing that someone pointed out in the last stream, right? Aurier has had 0 yellow cards this year. 1 red card. So there's 1 red card in Game Week 7, and he's played every game since Game Week 9, and not a single yellow card. So is he as much of a liability as people make it out? Greenwood is Greenwood a good option on 3-5-2? Should get start. I honestly wouldn't be so sure about him getting starts. Tamori falling, Kelly and Rico rising. I know. I just don't know if I want to make early transfers like that. I mean, I guess if I bring Rico and Kelly in, they're not going to hurt me. I mean, potentially I could do that and not get Aurier, but then I've got no way of getting Son apart from selling Mane. I know what people were saying with Aurier, like because of some of his like decisions are a bit. Let's just say they're not that smart, but I mean, he's not got a single yellow card in 10 game weeks or 9 game weeks. Is 3-4-3 still the way to go, or does 3-5-2? Is 3-5-2 possibly better? Potentially 3-5-2 is better. I did think about that when I got Rashford in. I mean, I'm not regretting that move, but obviously a bit of knee-jerking going on because he didn't get any points in the last game week. I did kind of think about 3-5-2 instead, especially if you got a bit of money. De Bruyne, Mane, Son, Ali. I mean, that'd be a pretty strong 4 plus 1 extra. But I don't think I want to rearrange my funds enough to do that, to be honest. I think I got to give Rashford the time, but I think strikers are still looking fairly good. Obviously, things have changed in the last few recent weeks with Abraham not doing so well, etc. So it's maybe changing people's thinking a little bit. All right, I'm going to do the polls. If you haven't already voted, it's too late. I'm refreshing. Okay, so should Liverpool defenders be taken out? Yes, but only if you own 2. So going down to 1, 42% of people. And 37% say yes, even if you only own 1. And only 19% think you should keep regardless. So lots of love for getting rid of Liverpool defenders. Maybe we'll all be massively punished by that. Initial captain thoughts. 32% on a Spurs attacker. So Son, Ali, looking good. 28% on Rashford, so he's quite high too. Only 14% on De Bruyne and Sterling. 10% on Vardy. Let's see, I told you it'd be lower. Overall, though, it'd probably be fairly highly captain, I guess. And 14% on someone else. So there you go. Only 2 polls. We'll hopefully have some more on Thursday. I'm going to leave the stream there. I'm going to leave the FPL stuff there. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. If you want to check out Patreon, link in the description below. If you've not downloaded OneFootball, go search for it on your app stores, iOS, Android, or click that link in the description below. We can do a couple of minutes of whatever chat if you want. But yeah, FPL stuff done. We'll be back tomorrow, team selection, Wednesday preview, Thursday another stream. And we do this all over again. I appreciate tonight. It's been good. Lots of Guaita love, lots of Zaha love. Not from me. Yeah. You came late. It's fine though, you can just go and rewatch the stream. Just rewind back. Check it out. How much weight have I lost? I don't know, I've not had a proper weigh-in for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Because I usually weigh in on Saturdays. But if I go out on a Friday, I don't weigh in on Saturday because it just skews it so much. It's better just not see it. So I'd say I've probably lost. I mean, I've lost a lot, but I keep putting some of it back on. So probably from where I started to where I am now, it's probably like it must be coming on for 8 stone now, which for people who don't live in the UK is like £112 or something like that. Will the Fantasy Football lads be attending your stag? I don't think so. What's the most you've ever had in a live chat? I don't know, like 2,500 people, something like that. When will the green screen get Christmassy? That's a good question. I did think of that. if Marco is watching, we need to see if there's something we can do. There's not much room though behind me. I'd have to like just have a Christmas tree, I think. We'll see. Do I have any tips for Football Manager 2019? Never played it, to be honest. Next stream Thursday, definitely. Minamino is an assist machine. Definitely going to buy if it's a 7 to 8 million price. He's not going to play though, is he? Will I be on the Scoutcast tomorrow? I might be actually. So 50 kilograms, yeah, something like that. Did any of the Fantasy Football Scout lads go to the awards tonight? Yeah, I think 4 of them did actually. 112. How tall am I? 5'1". Nope. 6'1". Lost 112 pounds sterling. Yeah. Still in the FPL Cup, yeah. 112 lost. Still loads to go. But it's good though. Like I think I've got to be honest. Like for the next couple of weeks, I'm probably not going to lose too much. It's Christmas, you know what I mean. I want to eat. But I'm gonna keep the FPL Fit thing up. So I'm gonna keep. Actually, I didn't update it today, but I did go to the gym. That kind of helps me keep the food pretty good, and also keeps the weight down a bit. But obviously, after Christmas stuff, I'm gonna have to massively hit the food, so it's good food that is. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got to keep going though. Come this far. Workouts are good though. I've started trying to run as well. I'm very conscious about my back though, because I'm still quite heavy. So I did 5k in like 35 minutes the other day. But that's like, that was basically 35 minutes and 12 seconds. There's hills, quite big hills, which I have to walk up. And also I'd been drinking the previous 2 nights, so I was proper hungover and tired. So I want to do it on a flat when I'm not hungover, I've not been to the gym the same day, and then see how fast I can do it. While also not worrying too much about my back. Lots of chicken. Some chicken. Had chicken today. Not allowed to make a transfer until I do 5k in 30 minutes. I mean, that would take a while, to be honest. "35 minutes, 12 seconds ain't bad for someone who's as heavy as I am." And like I said, I wasn't on a flat. I'd been drinking the previous... I travelled to England at 4 PM on Friday. Went out that night till about 4 AM. Then Saturday, went out again on a bar crawl. Was out till about 3:30. The next day, flight at 12. Got back to the house around 4:30. Then went out for that 5k. So it's pretty good. Stay away from running for a while, not worth it. Do you know what though? I do walking a lot when I'm not in the gym. When I'm not doing gym stuff. I just get bored walking because it takes so long. So if you run, you can just do it quicker. Obviously. So yeah, that's why I've started doing it. Plus it's nice just to be able to run. It's been a long time since I could do that. Yeah, obviously walking's better because it's much less impact. I won't be able to do it in 30 minutes. I've been walking. I can walk a mile under 15 minutes. So to do 5k in 30 minutes, that'd be a pretty yeah. That would take a lot of work. Yeah, I could listen to a podcast while I walk, I suppose. The thing is, what's annoying is I want to listen to FPL podcasts mostly, and that's no good on a Saturday, Sunday, and that's when I usually do my walking. Be out for 2 days. Yeah, I was that's why I didn't stream yesterday, because I went for that run, and then I ate, and I was just wrecked. It just tiredness from the weekend just hit me. There's no way I could stream yesterday. What do I miss most about the UK? Probably just friends and family. Nothing else really. If you keep at it, you'll break 30 minutes for the park run. Yeah, I will, but running's not really my main focus, to be honest. Like I do that on non-gym days, but I go to the gym like 5 days a week. I've got a dog. She can't really go on long walks yet though. She will at some point. All right. We will leave it there. Thanks very much. Go and like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. All that good stuff.